Hey guys, Miss Klein here again. This is April, week 3, day 2, the summary writing for the passage Acrobats. So again, sorry about my fuzzy background that I have here. This was the best circus tent that I could find to use. Anyway, we had talked about the acrobats at a circus, and it was pretty exciting. They have to have really high ceilings, and they can do all kinds of things. They can walk on really skinny ropes. They can use hoops. Remember, they talked about how they can have the silk coming down from the ceiling, and they can lift their bodies with those and do all kinds of stunts and twirl and fly across really high and all that kind of stuff. So that was pretty exciting. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and write a summary about what we read. And I think this one is also a little easier than last week's. So this should be, again, something that you guys are starting to be able to do a little more independently. This is our 3rd week talking about writing summaries. And if you guys could just remind me, what is a summary? I hear some people. Yes, good. So some of you guys said a summary is just writing what happened in the story at beginning, middle, and end. Good. Some of you guys said writing a short paragraph about the main ideas of the story. Good. So the main things that are happening. Very nice. Good. Okay. Good. Some of you guys are saying don't include all of the details. That's important. We don't want every single detail. Remember, this is just a little snippet of what it's about. Remember how last week I talked about on the back of like a DVD or on the back of a book, even though the book is this thick, on the back, they just write a little paragraph summary over what the story's about. Here's one of my daughter's books. Okay, so the book's this thick, but on the back, look, it only has one little paragraph about what the story's about, even though the book is, several pages long. Okay, so you could read the back of this and know pretty much what the book's going to be about. You won't know all the details, but you'll get the gist and get the idea of what it's about. Okay, so that's what we're going to do here with these paragraphs, or with these passages, I mean. So let's go ahead and open up our summary graphic organizer. Remember, you are going to use the ideas from this to form your paragraph on a notebook, sheet of paper, or on a Google Docs, and you're going to have a summary paragraph. Most of ours have been anywhere from 4 to 7 sentences long, okay? So let's go ahead and start with this and see how long this one ends up being. Now remember, we still, like on your notebook sheet of paper, we need to have the title, because when you turn this in, I need to be able to see what you wrote a summary for. I don't want just to have paragraphs and not realize what story they go with, because we always need to title our work, okay? So somebody go ahead and look at your paper. Tell me what the title of the passage was. Good, it was called Acrobats. Okay, were there any real characters in this one? There weren't. This was a nonfiction text. Remember, this graphic organizer is better used with fictional text, but we can still use it to help us get the beginning, middle, and ending of our summary, okay? Because writing a summary is just, again, kind of telling what happens in the passage. This graphic organizer has a section for characters, but with a nonfiction text, there's not usually characters. So, okay. What happened at the beginning of this passage? It just opened up and started talking about circuses, right? Yeah. So it told, you can go to a circus, there's popcorn, there's clowns, there's acrobats, there's so many exciting things, okay? We don't want to give all the details. We don't want to tell there's popcorn, there's clowns, there's this, there's that. Okay, we need to just give a vague generalization over how this is starting. Okay, yeah, I like that. Somebody just gave me this sentence. This is great, guys. There are several exciting things at a circus, but acrobats are among sorry, among the most exciting. Good. Very nice. That's a really good start to a sentence or to our summary here. Okay, tell me what happens next. Go ahead and tell me while I'm getting a drink. Uh-huh. Yeah, so then it starts talking about the acrobats further in detail. Again, we're not going to give all the detail, are we? No, we don't want to. If they want all the detail, guess what they're going to do? They're going to read the passage. If they want just a generalization, then they're going to read our summary paragraph, okay? So, acrobats do many different types of stunts, such as hoops, silk, and trapeze. Trapeze and more. Whoops. I had a random period in there, sorry. And more, okay? These stunts, do they take a long time to learn or can they learn them overnight? Yeah, they take years, it said. These stunts take years of training. They cannot learn these overnight. All right, then what happens next at the end? It starts talking about what? A special acrobatic group. Who remembers the name of the famous acrobatic group that it starts talking about? Lady Circus. Good. And who remembers where they're at? Where's Lady Circus at? What state? New York. Good. And in New York City. Good. Okay. So a circus in New York City is made up of only acrobats called Lady Circus. Okay. I want you guys to come up with one more sentence about Lady Circus and add it in there. I'm not going to do it. I want you guys to come up with it. It could be something about, well, at the very end, actually, there's kind of a big clue that I want you guys to write about. It's the last two sentences of your passage. Read those and then think about one sentence that you could write. All right, and add it in here. So I'm going to put a bunch of dots. Those dots mean that you are going to write your own sentence there, okay? Then you guys are going to take these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because you're going to write another sentence, these 5 sentences, and you guys are going to put them together in a paragraph. Please remember to put the title at the top. Remember to indent your first line. Right all the way to the end, come back, start at the red line then. You don't indent the second line. When you finish a sentence and put a period, you need to just do a regular space and then continue writing, all right? I look forward to reading your guys' summaries. I can't wait. And I want to hear if you guys have been to a circus or not. So, all right, I will talk to you guys later. Love and hugs. Bye.